I'm Greg Frew, sports chef guru, and welcome to my show, everybody. Reasonable day yesterday. We did not hit the Georgia Southern money line. We would have had a good day. And the Timberwolves missed a shot at the end of the game. But other than that, we did okay. My name's Greg Frew, sports chef guru, and welcome to my show. I'm a professional sports handicapper, nutrition consultant. I have a nutrition coach who's been helping me restore my health, and that's why I decided to start this show to help people get healthier through supplements and food, medicine through food, and then helping you get wealthy through sports wagering. I've been doing that over 20 years, me and my partner, Mark. And so obviously a big day today with the Super Bowl. Can't get any bigger than this as far as sports venues, sports, a game in itself, monumental. It's everything to this city. Obviously, it's a big day to us. It's important for a lot of reasons, the Super Bowl. It's got so many things attached to it, so many, historically we go back. And so it's very special to me. I was actually born a year before the Super Bowl, so it's pretty close to me. Actually, it's the same as my birthday relatively. I'm 54. This is Super Bowl 55. So that has some significance as well. We want to go over that game. We also have some prop bets. We have some college basketball. I'm going to give you guys a few tips on snack ideas for this game today, how to use better ingredients and not sacrifice flavor at all. And that's why I started this show. Help you eat healthy. Eating healthy doesn't mean eating raw vegetables. You can do that, but it means eating good food and making good food even taste better because it's healthier for you. It lasts longer. So good bets, good food. Our motto is real simple. We're going to change this world one good meal and one good bet at a time. And so I want to lead into that. Let's go over the basketball first. We have a game coming up this morning, game number 836. This is actually our best bet today in college basketball. Nebraska, Omaha, at home against South Dakota. This is the Summit Conference. A lot of revenge loss from earlier in the year. These teams typically, as I stated yesterday, take care of business at home, and that's why we're going to go with Nebraska in this position. Solid team. Again, these are low-profile conferences, and again, I don't discriminate. I'll bet whatever has an advantage to it, and actually, that happens to be usually in the smaller conferences. You have to do a lot of extra work digging out these games, but again, that's where our experience. So let me be your handicapping coach. We're entering a real busy time of the year for college basketball. So after this football game, the Super Bowl today, it's all about hoops, some hockey, and some NBA. But for today, we're going to start out our best play in basketball is Nebraska-Omaha. They are a pick 'em at home, so you just want to take the money line in that spot. Also in the Big East Conference, we're going to play St. John's. Now this number's gone up about 40 cents, right, Mark, in the last. So there's a 40-cent move upward to St. John's, which tells me there's probably maybe a suspension for Georgetown, some inside information. We're not always aware of that. That information is hard to get on most of these things. We go on positional betting, so we're using certain strategies. So, and for this spot, again, St. John's being a home team in the Big East, Georgetown has their third best player out. He was out in late November. I think he hasn't played since then. He's out for the season. They could have another loss, another player. I don't know. But the numbers got up. It can't hurt us. If another player's out for Georgetown, more the better. So St. John's has a new coach this year. So again, they're trying to, Chris Mullen was their coach. They're trying to find their identity. Again, both of these teams, they don't look like they're going to go to the tournament at all. They're both struggling in conference. One of these types of games, St. John's hopefully avenge a loss from earlier in the year, again with the new coach and a new identity. And hopefully Georgetown not only missing their third best player, hopefully another guy goes out today for us. We need as much as we can get in this position. So that game number is 8:42, and that game also goes off at 10. These games are off relative to about an hour, roughly. 10 a.m. West Coast. So St. John's, our best plays, Nebraska, Omaha, game number 8:36. And these both tip off at the same time. And then St. John's, you want to go 2-1 on these games. And now, not quite that, because we don't know. St. John's with that number moving up. We want to go ahead and they're close, but you want to have more money on Omaha, Nebraska. I also have because the number jumped on the St. John's, you can parlay St. John's with Vancouver, and I don't have that sheet. I'm sorry, not with Vancouver, with Carolina. They're playing Vancouver. So moneyline parlay St. John's with Carolina Hurricanes in hockey. That's a later game today. They're at home against Vancouver. Vancouver's on a back-to-back. Carolina should win this game. And so we want to parlay St. John's with Vancouver. We want to bet Nebraska.
Hurricanes.
Carolina Hurricanes with St. John's. Thank you, Mark. On the money line. Do that parlay. You can bet another straight bet on St. John's. Lay the points. Smaller bet. Primary bet being St. John's money line with Carolina Hurricane money line. Okay, that's about 170, right, Mark?
Yeah.
So you're going to get plus money on that return on that ticket. The St. John's is minus 170. That'll pay you a plus return. So that's your college basketball and your hockey for today. And so I want to lead into, real quick, I want to go over some ideas for you guys just to put it into your head. This is not a cooking show yet. Hopefully one day it will become that as well. But I do want to give you guys nutritional consultation. These 5 items right here, I mix in a drink every morning. That's what I drink. Take a look at these. Collagen's good for you new viewers. This is what I share every time on my show. Collagen's good for the hair, nails, and skin. Also, you get a lot of that in your bone broth, and we're not getting enough of that in our diet at all. We're getting very little, and some of us aren't getting any. And unless you go out and either purchase bone broth, not chicken broth, not vegetable broth, bone broth, unless you're buying it like this or you're making it, which I recommend making it. You just take whatever you want to do. Use a bone-in beef roast, simmer it with, fill up your water to the top, either that or submerge a whole chicken, whatever it is. You want that bone, the carcass in there, boil it for 24 hours, simmer it, add your seasoning, just let it simmer for 24 hours. There's your bone broth. And store it, freeze it, and then use it whenever you cook. I put it in my eggs. I make this in a lot of my recipes that I saute vegetables, meat. I use bone broth in. That's just the way it is. And so, if I make a soup, I'll take the bone broth from the soup and I use that to make saute my veggies when I make another dish. So it has very versatile. Once you make this bone broth, you can do a lot of things with it, and it flavors your food. That's huge, because when you go to saute vegetables or you're making the seasoning is already in the bone broth. So that actually helps season your food, prevents it from burning on the pan. And again, and also when you're cooking, when you use bone broth, it'll clean your bottom of your pan. So while you're sauteing, it scrapes up all those ingredients. So you get those in your veggies as well. So again, whatever you do, you've got your supplements. These are all immune building supplements. And then these are organic fruits and vegetables. These are all immune building, disease fighting ingredients we're using here. And that's what I'm trying to get across. Healthy and wealthy. So remember, when you got your sour cream, you get organic sour cream. You like beans, get organic beans instead of regular, or make them yourself. They're real easy to make. Go on the internet for a lot of these recipes. Beverages, I drink this instead of a soda. This is an organic and raw tea. It's got enzymes in it, electrolytes. Again, not sacrificing anything. This is healthy. It's got carbonation in it, which makes, feels good when it goes down. So, stop with the soda. You don't need the soda. Whether diet or not, don't drink it. Implement stuff like this. If you're a diabetic, there is sugar in this product, so you have to make exceptions for that. And again, if you're diabetic, you have to change the way you're doing things. That's why you need a nutrition coach. I'm only a consultant. A coach will work with you in your chronic issues, put a game plan together to help you be successful and get healthy. Just like these teams have to have a good game plan, so do we, and we need help with that. That's why I recommend a nutrition coach. With that being said, I want to get to the game, talk about a couple props. I don't have that prop sheet, Mark. You want to hand it? Or we have it right here. Is that it? Okay. Real quick, our play today in the Super Bowl is the Chiefs. That's what we like a lot, and watching these games all season long like the rest of you. Last year, we actually had Mahomes and the Chiefs in the championship game against the Patriots. We thought they were going to be in this spot last year. They shored up their defense. They got a new coordinator in, Spagnolia. He's from the Giant organization. He did win a ring as their coordinator against New England. So he shored up his defense. They picked up Huggy Bear from the Cardinals. So again, defense, they realized they had to get better on defense. They have. I feel Mahomes is going to be, as long as he did get injured this year, he's overcome that injury, and he's in the Super Bowl. So how much more can you ask someone to be? A very special player, a Garoppolo. What's that?
Garoppolo?
Yeah. Very solid quarterback for the Niners. But again, we're talking about this is a legendary quarterback here we're talking about. And for me, it's an automatic. When you have an opportunity to play and bet on a player of this caliber with other things involved, it's just a no-brainer. So we've been on this game. The numbers, it's a pick 'em basically. -1. Chiefs, again, we thought the Chiefs would be in this position last year. But it was his first real season, Mahomes as a starter. And again, Reed being an experienced coach, he's been in the league a long time. And just for that reason, he stayed in long enough to have a quarterback of this caliber. And that there's a lot to be said for hanging around as long as he has. So we feel that with Andy Reid's longevity in the league and his experience level, he's been here before. He did lose, but we actually bet on Philly, right, Mark, against New England, that we were getting
+7.
+4.5, I thought it was.
We covered.
Yeah, they covered the spread. So we actually have won money with Andy Reid in the Super Bowl when he played that year with Donovan McNabb as his quarterback. And again, what we're seeing with this quarterback, Mahomes, is a hybrid version of that, just another level than McNabb. And McNabb was an All-Pro for a couple of years. So now we're getting an idea of what we're dealing with here. The Chiefs, again, are our play today. We feel they're going to win the game. And so within that context, I want to talk about just a couple of the props that we decided to bet. We have more gross passing yards, or do we decide not to go with that one, Mark?
No, over 307.5. Over.
Yeah, okay. One of the props here is 3732 game number. For Mahomes, they have more completions than Garoppolo, -4.5. So 5 more completions, -115. We're betting that. We also are going to play the total gross passing yards. And again, that's 307.5. The game goes the way we anticipate. That shouldn't be a problem as well. He should go over that. Those are the two. And then there's one more prop. The largest lead in the game by either team will be 14.5, which would be for either side. We like that. It's under that, not over it. It's only minus 110 right now. And again, when you guys go to wager on these props, prop number there is 3591. The number will adjust probably because of the action they're taking in today. Also, prop number 3571 will at least one quarter go scoreless, plus 375. That's almost 4-1 on your money for yes. So we took that as well. And again, the chances are tougher in this era of football. Scoreless in a quarter is highly unlikely, but we had two good defenses, one really good, Niners, and they like to run the ball. So maybe between all that, one of these quarters, there'll be no points. And this could be a very close game, obviously. Most Super Bowls are. So we anticipate that that's a possibility. And that's why some of these props we're going with. So real quick, the prop number for gross passing yards over 307.5. Prop number to bet it is 3651. So just so you have that.
Interception.
The interception. Where's that? Okay. Also, yeah, where's that one? Oh, one more, you guys, on the prop number 3641. Will the Niners convert a fourth down? Minus 115. Yes, on that. And I also have the yes on the Chiefs. And where is that, Mark? Do we have that? Yeah, there's a yes for the Chiefs on the fourth down. So we bet both of them, both Kansas City and the Niners, to get a fourth down at some point of the game. Just one is all you need. There's one on interceptions. I'm looking for that, Mark. Garoppolo, will he throw an interception? We have it, yes. And can't find the number, but anyway, that's minus 140. So you want to bet yes to the Garoppolo interception. So again, there's some props there we're playing. I'm recommending to keep it real simple. Take the Chiefs to win the game. There's minus one, so you do want to buy off the one in case it lands on one. You don't want to tie and not make money. And it's only 120, the money line. And again, it's the 50th anniversary for the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. There's a lot of things working towards this. Certainly Shanahan's going to have his opportunities as a young coach. They've done a phenomenal job, the Niners, building a quality organization, a quality team this year. Hats off to them. So, but we're going with the Chiefs today. I hope everyone enjoys the game. Again, when you're making snacks for yourself for the game, think about healthy ideas. I have a frozen organic pizza. Matter of fact, it's in my freezer. So that's another idea. It doesn't take you throw it in. It takes 10 to 15 minutes to heat up. I add my own veggies, organic onions, organic olives, whatever you like. Put whatever toppings you want. Just make sure the toppings are organic. They're clean food, or if you like protein on there, grab a good Angus or grass-fed meat. Put that on the pizza as well. Whatever it is, just upgrade your ingredients. That's really, no one's here saying you shouldn't eat anything. Eat every good thing and eat a lot of it because it's healthy for you. And so that's what we're going to do today. And I hope everyone enjoys this weekend. Again, we have college basketball for you to get started. Nebraska, Omaha, our best bet, and followed by St. John's at home. We want you to parlay that money line with the Carolina Hurricanes in hockey, and then lay the points as well. Nebraska, Omaha is a pick 'em on the money line, and then we got the Chiefs today, baby. So anyway, subscribe. It's free. We're going to be here with you guys all through the end of March. That's when college basketball, and after that, MLB. So we're going to be here for you. Let me be your coach. We all need a coach. We have over 2 decades of experience helping people make sustained profits. Sports wagering, that's a long time, a lot of work to know how to organize all this stuff and get results. And so let's keep the momentum going. Yesterday, a small profit. Let's get them today again, okay? So you got what you need. Enjoy the game. Again, this is a great day for sports. Take it all in. Super Bowl 55. Let's go Chiefs, and hopefully I'll see you guys here tomorrow. You have a great day. Enjoy the game.